Norm and say hello to the Arkansas Razorbacks, who enter Norman as a 15th ranked team in the country, coming off of a dramatic win at LSU.
That's where the Razorbacks are their most dangerous.
We'll pick and roll with Thomas and Pringle. Here's Brazile straight down the lane.
And you wonder why he's jumping at that shot. Well,
against LSU, the Sooners have been stuck in some tight games recently. 3-ball from Reed, and Trevon Brazile knocks his first shot down.
A really nice shot there by Reed. High level has allowed their locker room to stay connected, get over the loss, and try to get it behind them here at home.
How about Pringle cleaning it up?
Well, and that's what happens where Acuff draws so much attention.
Carolina. Here's Davis for three. Couldn't hit the rim, and Arkansas has a chance for a run out. Second in the country in fast break points. Acuff out the window.
That's where you're absolutely cooked if you're Oklahoma. If you don't get
if they don't get an early bucket.
That was a nice set by Oklahoma, but the switchability as Pack hits a tough shot over Brazile, but that shows you the versatility of guard.
Brazile size advantage again on Pack. And now he turns into a distributor and a beautiful feed to Pringle. Over 20 of those come in transition. They love to push the tempo. Cross court for three. Good. What a start for Arkansas as Carter Knox knocks it down.
And he is
It didn't go Oklahoma's way in their lack of execution late in the game, one of which was starting the go-ahead bucket too soon on the clock. Beautiful feed and flushed by Tay Davis. Her three is short. Rebounded by OU's Xavier Brown as the Sooners look to reclaim the lead. The shot by Brown is good, and Oklahoma back in front.
Really nice read by Brown. He says, if nobody's going to stop the ball, you're going to let me just walk into a three, then I'm going to take that.
Acuff finds his classmate Thomas. Ewan is there on the glass, and a putback. Oklahoma did not fare well on the board. And the left wing three is off the mark. Yelatansev, big Russian, keeps it alive. He just joined the team before the semester. Rejected by Brazile, who's impacting this game on both ends. Knox, breakaway, two-hand jam.
And that's what Brazile brings to the table.
Two of OU's 5 makes have come from deep. They really shot the ball well in the road game at Mizzou Arena. And there's another one that goes down, and a turn for Trevon Brazile. He's got the arc floater. He's missed 2 of those.
Well, and Oklahoma's going to live with Acuff having to get it up to the corner. Then they've got to recover, as they did there.
And Reed sneaks it by Brazile.
Well, as he come to play earlier. A couple of threes, finishing up the rim.
And then high flying jam on the other side as Ewan throws down the lob. Single digits in the shot clock. Nice spin, but it falls off. And a putback there.
Nice inside rebounding position there. Good tipping.
And a bucket on the other side by Ewan. He's got half dozen early, nearly to his, respectfully, Dane Bradshaw. And now here he is, taking it right to the rack, wasting no time.
Man, he just goes in with a full head of steam there. Nice Euro step. Gets to his right hand.
Is calling somebody a glue guy like calling a quarterback a game manager? Is it kind of part insult?
Not at all. Look, everybody comes to college to be a premier glue guy. That's what my guy Seth Davis knows on his glue guy accolades. Game. If he can send him to the rim, better off.
Well off the mark, rebounded by Nigel Pack. Pack with the lob again. This one got stuck on the other side, but the Sooners there and pick it up. And Pack eventually gets the bucket.
But their kryptonite was their half-court defense, and that's what we're seeing a little bit right now.
Pack out of the corner. And to your point,
run in the end.
Nice move by Tay Davis to go right around his defender.
That's just too easy there. I mean, Tay Davis just does a right-hand drive, as you see some of the slow starts from Arkansas on the past 2 road trips.
That was a blitz by Georgia to score 19 of the first 22. Malik Thomas
disrupt the flow of this Arkansas offense.
Pack stops and pops and drops another 3 for Nigel Pack. He's into double
ones. Then even the more difficult long-range shots start seeing a big run.
McGee with the deflection, trying to pay it off. And Brown picks it up and puts it in. Another second chance point for Oklahoma. It causes John Calipari to use the time.
Coach Calipari's had with him about body language and mood. He said, look, it hasn't been horrible body language. Just I got to keep talking to my team as things go against us.
The doors, and we understand the winter weather has kept you cooped up the last few days. Come on out and enjoy some Oklahoma basketball. And they've gotten a show so far. Knox goes down but finishes.
$2 beer later in the clock. Run some time off that shot clock. Control tempo.
Brazile shares it. The right wing three from Acuff. And Porter Moser uses a timeout. Hogs have done their work. It's now
with a confidence that I think spreads throughout his team.
24 in the second half on 10 of 11 shooting. Pack again. A well-traveled Nigel Pack has came over in December from Siberia. Joined the team December 28th. Got hot shooting just like Nigel Pack.
He's coming off 25 at Missouri. He gets 3 threes a game, which is 4th in the SEC, but we're already seeing him on fire early in this one. 4 triples now just in the first half.
Ewan took a bump and rolled it home.
If I'm Arkansas, he came up short in that tough overtime loss, but so far they've combined for 21 with Pack having 16.
Brazile again. Nice move. Another ball fake and both of his buckets.
My dad wondered, where did I get that beer to toss stone cold at the age of 13? Had some explaining to do.
Richmond flies in and across the lane.
And that is a go-catch stampede at halftime. Big close here for Arkansas.
Just a wink ago, Oklahoma had a 13-point lead. Here's Acuff around Pringle's screen. Lobs to him. Beautiful look. What vision.
He's so good. He makes everybody.
Brown trying to work on Acuff. 3 to shoot. Brown into the paint. Fadeaway. Got it. Sooners needed that one, and they get it. Xavier Brown closes the half with a little fadeaway, and it's
in that first half. So when you have a point guard, you can trust the ball in his hands. He's not going to overthink it or try to do too much. There he is. A great read there. Gets him, knocks a wide open 3 on a nice swing.
Thomas going to work on Brown. Freshman to freshman. Acuff can't hit. And knocks the board. Another chance for the Hogs. Rolls it in with his left.
There's too many clean looks there for your ball handlers.
Acuff with the floater. He said that's the game. That's a shot that's taking my game to the next level.
I mean, that is such a position if you miss them, but all white jerseys were back.
Acuff, lob. Pringle back outside. Thomas from 18. Yes, sir. Malik Thomas gets his second bucket of the game.
What an athletic play by Pringle to catch a winning streak, but what a job he has done keeping them connected despite the injuries.
What a move by Acuff. He gave the play call and then crossed over and just blew by him.
That's been shooting really well from deep.
13th in the country coming in tonight. Davis kisses it off the glass.
He is a good straight line driver to his right or left. And see if he can do one of the toughest tasks. He's had to guard Phylon a couple weeks ago. Now he's been trying to get Acuff.
Acuff just blows right by Ilya Tontsev at 6'11".
I could probably
15 straight games with at least 15 and 5. The best streak since John Wall was playing at Kentucky in the SEC. Xavier Brown has 11. Here's Ewan with the handoff. Gets it back. Thomas. The drive. Reverse. Beautiful move by the freshman Malik Thomas. And an offensive foul of McGee on an illegal screen. And he immediately is letting this crew here second half. Brown all the way. Rebounded by Arkansas's Ewan. Here's Acuff pushing it 4-on-2. Brazile, where did he come from? Another assist for Acuff. Then Jones for 3. First attempt of the game, and he's Wagner looking for Thomas off the screens.
And this is a big plus-minus opportunity for Wagner with Acuff on the bench.
Another floater for Thomas. Finally got one.
His confidence is not going to waver.
Consecutive possessions. Pack spins and dishes. hesitation, so they take it inside, and Davis turnaround is good. Acuff will return to the scorer's table. He'll check in after the next media timeout.
They don't have a really dump it down big type player.
Thomas in touch again. He has turned it up.
Well,
8 of his 10 have come in the second half.
And because he's such a good shooter, he's got to be accustomed to guys running him off that three-point line, making him a driver, getting him to the rim. But he's getting better and better in that area.
You're going to let Davis work his way inside. Nobody stopped him. A dozen for Davis.
And that's the frustrating part if you're Arkansas. They got to get some traditional stops. You can't be a Final Four offense and a round of 32 defense and expect to go deep in March.
Brazile has all day to set up. Tay Davis the rebound. Sooners want to push. 2-on-1. Reed, no. They're on the glass though with McGee, and now Pack has time. Got it! Sooners take the lead on a Nigel Pack three.
For Oklahoma.
Acuff back on the floor as mentioned for Arkansas. Here's Thomas. Nobody stops him. And he's able to get it off the glass and in.
Well, they tried to top block him as they be.
It's worse. They're on pace for a school record for 2-point field goal percentage over the course of the season. And Richmond shows why as he knifes his way in for another layup.
And that's really best if you're going off of 1 foot. It kind of penalizes you because it's a 1 foot play, unlike the NBA.
Reverse good. How about Malik Thomas tonight?
They can't stay in front of him. Whether there's a zone look from Oklahoma. They played about 5% of that this year.
And Arkansas solves it with ease. Brazile the assist to Ewing.
Yeah,
Davis dances on Brazile. And Brazile, a great shot blocker, affected that even though he didn't touch it. Here's Acuff. Lob. Finish! Billy Richmond the third. The Razorbacks have brought great road energy tonight. They're calling the Hogs on the road.
You're exactly right, Tom. This is all triggered by Brazile's rim protection. And Billy Richmond, you can't throw it up too high for this guy. He's going to turn the court into a jump park. And Arkansas.
Brown with 5 to play. Can't shake Brazile. 2 on the shot clock. Fade away over Brazile. Nice shot. Xavier Brown. Sensational freshman Acuff. Off balance. Can't finish. Here comes Oklahoma. 1:30 to play. Down 1. Pack sizes it up. Whoa! Nigel Pack from Edmond. We have had 10 lead changes. Here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Pull up. Short. Acuff's got it. Arkansas's got a chance. 4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Acuff going to work on Reed. All the way in and got it! And the freshman puts Arkansas ahead with a trip to the free throw line coming.
Time in, time out.
20 points, 9 assists, 21, 9 assists, no turnovers for Acuff. Guards Xavier Brown. Here's Brown going to work immediately, got it deep, had it blocked, taken down by Arkansas. And the Razorbacks are going to the line with 13 seconds left.
Trevon Brazile coming up huge. Such a terrific defender. And you get a really good look here. You get to the rim, but you're unable to get any contact or get yourself into the chest of the defender. If you just try to go straight up and down against the tall
7 of the season, he made his first 15 of the year. The freshman not bothered
from the field
to make it a 2-possession lead. Malik Thomas, the freshman, got it. It is a 4-point advantage with 13.2 left. Jadon Jones, 3-point threat, enters for Oklahoma. They need a miracle now to try to snap a 6-game losing streak.
You got to defend without fouling if you're Arkansas, and with all the rim protection athletes they have, an easy 2 might be easier said than done.
Davis drives, wants to kick it out, picks up his dribble. Pack fires it up with 5, and Arkansas is going to escape Norman with the win. The freshmen carry the Razorbacks to a 13-point comeback and a 4-point victory for Arkansas over Oklahoma. The Sooners dropped their 7th straight